We're not under your jurisdiction.
I'm Morris American from the
Okay.
land of Eczema, Turtle Island.
I just don't have a clue of what's going on with this.
I don't want to be a United States citizen no more. I'm not subject to United States no more. I'm tired of paying taxes. I can't even afford the insurance. My birthright is all I'm standing on. That's all I have, Your Honor. All due respect. I'm Morris American. I'm indigenous to this land. Nobody dragged me from Africa. This is my land. And you're going to respect me when you see that flag.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
All right, guys, today we've got a sovereign citizen who thinks he's above the law. This idiot here goes completely off the rails with this sovereign citizen nonsense. Like, how do these people even come up with this stuff? The judge here isn't having any of it and calls him out big time. Things get pretty heated. Trust me, the judge is about to kick things off by reading through the packet that this guy sent in to actually motion for this whole hearing to happen. Let me know in the comments how far gone. This guy is 1 through 10. I personally think he is way over 10, but let's go ahead and dive into this video here. And if you guys enjoy content like this, make sure to like and subscribe. Let's go ahead and dive in.
Mr. Grayson Bay, I did receive the documentations that you had. He has a table of contents here. He has a declaration of nationality, legal notice, declaration of nationality, name correction, proclamation, public and publication, judicial notice and proclamation to all elected United States Republic office and public servant of federal, state, city, and municipal governments, personnel, and corporate entities concerning the Constitution and all statutory and civil law codes of the land. Know all men, etc. Know all men be these present. I, Grayson Bay, being duly affirmed, standing squarely, declare and proclaim upon divine law, naturals law, universal law, Morris birthrights international law, and constitutional law, declare and say, I being previously identified by the Union States Society of North America USA under the colorable warship name Javar Tyrone Grayson. I'm not going to continue to read the rest of that.
Thank you, Your Honor. Well said, though. Thank you.
I just don't have a clue of what's going on with this.
Just a declaration of my nationality, Your Honor. Thank you, though. Well said, though.
Okay, so and how? What am I supposed to take of this? You know, are you saying you're not American?
I'm Morris American from the land of Eczema, Turtle Island. The issue is the corporation of United States, and that's the issue. And I'm under a natural law as Grayson Bay. I'm in natural form now as a man.
Can somebody translate what this guy is saying? I swear it's like these idiots binge watch a bunch of sovereign citizen conspiracy videos on YouTube right before they walk into court. They come in all confident, ready to throw a bunch of nonsense at the judge like it's magically going to work. News flash, buddy. If they actually took the time to learn some real law instead of making up their own, they might just be able to get their way out of this tiny little situation. Like, this dude is literally here for driving without a license. That is literally it. All he has to do is pay a fine and move on. Like, I genuinely can't tell if these people are mentally ill or if they just have no money and this is their last resort, man. These people get me heated, but let's dive back in.
Yeah, I mean, you said it excellent. You pronounce things perfectly. Yeah, but that's my nationality.
All right, so let's get to this.
Once again, I did proclaim that the court didn't have jurisdiction over me. That's where we were at.
For this matter, you know, Miss Snyder I guess she's assigned and she's going to be handling this matter. You said it's set for jury trial tomorrow.
Yeah, what I wanted to do was this, because I mean, I'm prepared to rule on some of this without even a jury trial. The only matter that I was really is the false name issue. Which is what probably I'll let a jury decide on that, because this other stuff. That's why I had you on. It was an opportunity. These were things that were filed, that he had filed, and I don't know if you've read them or had a response, or yeah, I know you probably haven't, but your office. It says notice to all law enforcement, nationals or citizens are not required to show identification to a police officer. So what I'm going to do, he cited a Supreme Court case, Collender versus Lawson, 461 U.S. 352, 1983. And it says, in which the United States Supreme Court ruled that a police officer could not arrest a citizen merely for refusing to present identification. Now, I'm not even going, did you get arrested, Mr. Grayson Bay?
I was obtained.
So if there's no arrest, then how is this even pertinent here?
And under my jurisdiction, that's an arrest.
But we're not under your jurisdiction.
Once he touched my vehicle, it's a violation.
Well, listen, I don't recognize your jurisdiction in this court. I recognize the state of Michigan ordinances and laws and the Michigan court rules. So I'm going to conclude that this based on this document that you've given me, this would be your lead case, that I'm not going to consider that necessarily.
Oh no, poor little sovereign citizen, he got touched. So let me get this straight. This whole hearing here is happening because an officer touched this guy for refusing to show his ID while driving without a license. Like, make it make sense. I swear it feels like more and more people are getting mad and dumber as time goes on. Maybe it's just the internet, but I don't know. It just seems like things are getting worse, like it could be because I'm seeing it more often on the internet and everything. But also just in my daily interactions, people just seem more dumb and more stupid than ever, and watching these sovereign citizen clips every single day is definitely lowering my AQ. I mean, people out here thinking they can just ignore the law and act like they're above it all. I mean, what do you guys think? Are people getting dumber or not? Let me know, but let's dive back in.
I know. Okay. That's yeah. I don't have anything. If that's your authority that I just read as far as your Moorish nation, I don't understand that.
Your Honor, also I'm not asking for a jury trial. I'm asking for you to make this decision. I'm asking for you.
But I told you that I'm not going to waive your jury trial rights. You're going to let
I don't want a jury trial. I want you. I trust you. It doesn't
matter.
I trust you. I think you can make a firm decision and what's going on here. I'm pretty sure you see.
I want to make a decision right now on this stuff right now, on most of it. All I told you I'm going to do is the failure to ID.
Oh, sure. I don't want this to hang up now.
The failure, false info and ID. I'm not going to make a decision on that. I'm going to let a jury make the decision on that.
I'm not really getting an understanding. I mean, I don't think you can even find 12 Moorish people to even judge me or my peers. I mean, I'm not even going to consent to that. So I don't understand.
Well, how are you going to let me? Why do you want me to do it? I'm not Moorish.
Well, then you need to I'll file a motion to dismiss this case.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
Okay.
You got to file those motions on your own.
I'm telling you verbally. Right now, I'm filing a motion to dismiss this case.
Okay, I'm going to dismiss. I'm not going to grant the motion.
Take it to the next level.
Motion
I'm not
denied.
paying. I'm not paying. That's just it. I'm Morris American, man. I'm Morris American. Okay?
I'm not going to go back.
That's my birthright.
Listen, I understand that. Listen, right. I'm not going to go back and forth with you. I'm not disputing.
Right. I don't even think the prosecutor even wanted to attempt to even battle this. And it's not even against you, Judge. I understand your situation. You wants to be the ref. You can be the referee in this, but I don't think the prosecutor even want to go through this.
All right.
Motion to dismiss, Your Honor.
I'm not gonna grant it.
Okay.
This guy literally has no basis for his arguments, like, at all. He really thinks the judge is just going to be like, yeah, you're right, let's dismiss the case because you said so. Like, come on, dude. I just know that this dude's last two brain cells are going at it right now, fighting each other. Like, the way this dude is smiling is just saying that he's mentally ill. I don't know, that's just me though. Like, his little goofy little smile is like eerily piercing your soul. I don't. No, are you guys feeling this weird aura now, or is that just me? But the whole thing here is just a waste of taxpayers' money too. Like, why is the prosecutor even here? This dude just needs to pay thee and keep it moving. I swear, if anyone should get hit with fees, it's this dude for wasting everybody's time. Like, I really think this guy should get hit with some court fuse at the end of this. Let's D back in.
Mr. Morgan, go ahead and speak with Ms. Tucker and Mr. Greer. All right.
All right, thank you. Ms. Tucker, can you go back to the breakout room? Just
She's ready
tap
to
your
go.
prompt. Tap your prompt, please.
Your Honor, I need you to accuse yourself.
All right, no, I'm going to continue on. So that's the case he
I
cited.
probably motion for you to accuse yourself.
I'm going to deny it.
Okay. Well,
You can put it in writing. I'll deny it. So let's continue on with this notice to all law enforcement that the Supreme Court case was cited, and I haven't read that case yet, but I'll look it up. There is no such thing as failure to identify. You can sue the police for an illegal arrest and resist arrest with impunity. Okay, so he cited some cases here, State versus Robinson. That's looks like a Maryland case. State versus Mobley in those North Carolina case. State versus Adams versus State, Georgia case. And I guess you're saying on those cases that the person did not have to you can sue the police, that they sued the police and successfully sued the police for their a wrongful arrest and resisting arrest. Personal,
Your Honor, excuse me. I also have Thompson versus Smith, the right to travel.
well, that's on the next. I'm going under the failure to identify heading there.
Oh, okay.
That's under the next heading. So the next heading is personal liberty, the right or power of locomotion, of changing one's situation, or moving one's person to whatsoever place one's own inclination may direct without imprisonment or restraint, unless by due course of law. Unless by due course of law. Now, I don't know where you got this if this is the law. You didn't cite anything from that.
It goes on into Thompson versus Smith, the right of a citizen to travel.
Okay, the right of a citizen to travel upon a public highways and to transport one's property thereon, either by carriage or automobile, is not a mere privilege which a city may prohibit or permit at will, but a common right which she has under the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
And again,
I believe I've
there's
read
Murlock versus.
Hold on, wait a minute. Let's deal with this one right quick. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Okay. No problem.
What are you saying? What do you believe this case says?
Are you referring to me, Your Honor?
Yes.
It says what it says. I'm just waiting on your decision. I'm here to defend my birthright and my nationality. When you say that 5-pointed star on the street, leave me alone. That's my nationality. That's all I ask for. We should be questioning the officer for even bringing me to you. They got to have respect for that nationality, and that's all I'm here to prove. My nationality and my birthright. All that other color stuff and colorism calling me black, I'm not permitting that. I'm sorry. You're not going to pull me over because I'm driving around black. That is real.
Also, now the sovereign citizen is going off about how driving while black gets him pulled over. Like, hold up, let's just talk about this real quick. First off, if you're driving without a license in Detroit, you're going to get pulled over no matter what color you are. It's not about the color of your skin. It is the fact that you're breaking the law. And then let's just be real, Detroit's got some serious traffic problems if you guys didn't know. So if you're out there driving like a maniac, you're going to get stopped, period. Plus, poli have to have reasonable suspicion to pull you over, not just your skin tone. I do get that there's a lot of systemic issues with policing, but trying to blame everything on race instead of owning up to your actions just isn't the way to go. Like, you got to pick one. Are you going to be a sovereign citizen or are you going to pull the race card? Do both is just insane to me. I mean, you're literally talking to a black judge. Here, if there was no evidence, then you would get dismissed, but obviously that's not the case here. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that race comment, but let's dive back in.
Beat is real. But when you turn around and have a nationality, that's where it stops. He probably shouldn't have brought me to you, and that's the issue. We should be holding him accountable for his actions, not you or the prosecutor. I'm pretty sure the prosecutor don't even want to battle this. But I'm going to stand on my birthright and my nationality. That's my right. That's my common law. I'm very passionate about it, Your Honor, as you can see. So if I seem a little upset or if I get a little, mischief at you, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. But my birthright will stand. I don't want to be a United States citizen no more. I'm not subject to United States no more. I'm tired of paying taxes. I can't even afford the insurance. My birthright is all I'm standing on. That's all I have, Your Honor. All due respect. I'm Morris American. I'm indigenous to this land. Nobody dragged me from Africa. This is my land. And you're going to respect me when you see that flag. Thank you.
Okay. Let's go back to what you filed here. Thomas versus Smith, 154 Southeast 579. I think you need to read that in its entirety, because this is one of the cases that I've seen before that has been filed, and it appears to the court that it's saying exactly the opposite of what you believe it's saying. It is saying that the city can revoke your license. You don't have the authority to operate a vehicle on the city streets.
You want to battle the dead entity. That's what it is. You want to charge me on this dead entity side, and I can't.
No, I don't know what you mean by charging on the dead. I'm going by. Wait a minute. Here's how it's gonna work. I'm gonna talk. You're gonna listen. I'll let you talk. I'll let you talk. I'll listen.
Let's get it. You're right.
You filed this.
That's right.
You cited this case law. Okay, so you're saying, and I'm giving you the benefit of going over this stuff.
Thank you.
This is another case that I'm gonna that you cited, that I am going to tell you that it's actually Shuttlesworth versus Birmingham. This is the court actually takes offense.
Oh, I can already tell the judge is about to go off here. This dude has no idea what he filed. Like, obviously, I've never seen a sovereign citizen who actually knows the cases they've referenced before the court. It's always the same. Literally just ask them about the laws and cases they're throwing around, and they get all flustered because it's all just made up nonsense, or they have literally no idea what cases they've referenced. The easiest way to debunk a sovereign citizen is to hit them with some actual legal knowledge. Like, they literally can't even back up the stuff they're saying. It's so easy to debunk them, and it's honestly hilarious. Like, this dude is just digging himself in a deeper and deeper hole. But shout out to this judge. I mean, he's honestly giving this guy a fair chance, so you can't even say you didn't get a fair trial here. But let's go ahead and wrap up this video and see what the judge sentences this idiot.
It's a court case.
I do.
It's a court case. How would you be offensive?
I'm taking offense to you filing this and using this in your filing as a reason for you not to have a driver's license. And I don't know if you've read this case or not. It doesn't seem and appear that you've read any of these cases thoroughly, because I've gone through each one of these cases at different times, and if each of them say exactly the opposite of what you appear that it says. And the Shuttlesworth case goes back to a time in history where we're still dealing with, where Reverend Shuttlesworth was a reverend in Birmingham, Alabama. And you're citing this case to saying that Shuttlesworth was saying that he can drive without a valid driver's license.
Definitely travel.
That analogy to this case, and it's saying nothing of that sort. And I wish you would take time and read to what this case is saying, because I don't even think you as a Moorish American would would I think you would retract this case law right here from what you've filed. You're using the people in the civil rights era who are trying to fight for their rights to march or down a public street. That's what this case was about. He's taken his congregation down a public street. He walked them on the sidewalk. He did not interfere with any traffic, and he crossed the street not against the lights or anything, and they still arrested Mr. Shuttlesworth for not having a license to congregate.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
but,
you're right.
And you're saying that he needs to have a license. That is analogous to you not having a license to drive.
If he want to proclaim he's black, he needed a license.
All right, I'm done with this. I've spent enough time on this, and as what I'm going to do is I'm going to rule on the cases ahead of trial for the refusal to exhibit driver's license. I'm going to find you guilty of that. For the refusal of for having no insurance and no proof, I'm going to find you responsible. I'm going to find you responsible for an expired plate. We'll go to trial on the seatbelt, on a formal hearing on the seatbelt issue tomorrow and the false ID tomorrow. All right, that's going to be the ruling of the court. If there's nothing further, Mr.
Yeah, there is, Your Honor. Can you send that information in writing? You have the address.
It's going to be on the ROA. And you can get a transcript made up by the court, all right?
Okay.
What time you gotta be?
What time is court tomorrow?
It's going to be, come on at 8:30.
Okay, you're going to do this again? Because no jury trial.
It's going to be a jury trial, all right?
I want a jury trial.
But you don't make the rules. This is
tomorrow,
tomorrow I'm
going to put a request in. And
jury trial tomorrow.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow.
Very well.
So now this idiot is taking it to the next level by wasting even more money on a jury trial, which, let's be real, he is going to lose that 100%. And also, guess who's paying for that? The taxpayers, US. It's honestly mind-blowing how these sovereign citizens think they're somehow winning by dragging out the process. They're literally just digging themselves deeper and deeper into a hole of nonsense, thinking that some made-up laws is going to get them out of a simple ticket. News flash, it literally won't. And it never has. All they're doing is wasting everybody's time, especially the poor jury who's going to have to sit through it all and all of his BS. Seriously, these guys need to take more responsibility and just move on, because pretending to be above the law isn't doing anybody any favors, honestly. Though I can't even be mad anymore. It's just hilarious, and this guy is super entertaining to watch. I mean, watching this whole circus unfold just proves how ridiculous some of these arguments really are. If they just took the time to learn some actual law instead of relying on a bunch of conspiracy theories, they could save themselves a lot of trouble. Instead, though, they just keep spinning their wheels, making things worse for themselves. It's literally like watching a car crash in slow motion, like you can't look away, but you know they're not going to get away with it. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. I want to know what you guys thought about this whole court hearing. Is this sovereign citizen out of his mind, or do you think he has a chance to win this thing? Let me know your thoughts on the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Also, let me know in the comments if you guys have any recommendations for court hearings. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care.